Good morning, class. Today we're going to continue on our pickleball unit. What we'll be doing today is learning the backhand stroke and then also continuing with the forehand stroke that we learned last week. What I want you guys to do after our warm-up is to pair into groups of 3, and then from that point you'll get 2 groups to each court that I'll have you guys I'll provide further instruction for you guys from there. Your equipment is set up, and we also have criteria sheets so that we can go ahead and do a little peer feedback for each other when we're going through our backhand and our forehand stroke. So if I can go ahead and get group leader 1 to come up so that they can lead us through our second set of warm-ups, which include the jumping jacks, burpees, arm circles, and then a few of our dynamic stretches. So go ahead, stand up, spread out a little bit so we can go ahead and get started with our warm-up. Okay, students, thank you for getting into your group so quickly and lining up at your courts. Today we're going to go over our forehand stroke just as review, and then also our backhand stroke. We are learning that as new, but we will be going over both of them today. So I want, since you guys are in groups of 3, the first student that's going to be striking the ball to be standing in this position here. The next student's going to be on the opposing side of the net, and then the third one here over by the criteria sheets. So the student on the opposing side is just going to toss the ball, allow the ball to bounce once here, and the student striking the pickleball will be using the forehand stroke starting first. You'll do 10 forehand strokes and then switch to backhand strokes. And after you do 10 of each, we'll go ahead and have a rotation so that everyone gets a chance to do all 3 positions. For the student here at the criteria sheets, I do want you standing here off to the side, because when you're standing here off to the side, you'll be able to get proper view of foot placement, follow through of both the forehand and backhand stroke. The student here, you're obviously going to begin with your forehand stroke. Since it's review, I'm just going to go through it real quickly for you. We want to make sure that we're starting in the ready position, knees bent. You're also going to, when the ball bounces once, step back, come from low to high, swing through with your hips and follow through up to the top, and then just get back into your ready position and wait for the next ball to come to you. Like I said, 10 times, you'll go through that. And then next will be our backhand. So for our backhand stroke, you're going to stay in the ready position. You will wait for the ball to bounce once in the kitchen, and when it bounces once and it comes towards you, go ahead and perform your backhand stroke. So for the backhand, ready position, you want to make sure that when you're in this ready position, when the ball bounces towards you, you are stepping forward with your right foot if you are right-handed, left foot if you're left-handed, and you're going to come across your body with the paddle and then follow through across your body in a 45-degree angle coming up. So you'll go ahead and practice those a few times. If you are not comfortable with the pickleball yet, you can go through it without the pickleball. But I want you all to make sure that you're keeping each other accountable and checking for proper form when you're going through these strokes. So after that, I'll go ahead and blow my whistle at the end of the activity, and I want everybody to line up across the net so we can go ahead and close for the day. So go ahead and spread out, like I said, 2 groups to each court, and then we can go ahead and begin. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had fun with those activities today. I'm noticing that some of you did a great job on providing the feedback necessary for your fellow students. And then I'm also noticing as I was walking around today that there were some of you that are getting better at foot placement, which is allowing for better balance, which in turn will also help you generate a little more power during your your backhand swing and then also your forehand swing. I'm also noticing that some of you have improved your follow through as well, which is going to provide better accuracy when we do start games next week. Before I let you go, I do want to ask you a few questions. At least one person from each group, go ahead and answer if you do know the answer. First of all, I want to know what type of backspin can you get, or what type of spin, I'm sorry, can you get from your backhand swing? Go ahead. Exactly, you can get top spin. The next question I want to ask is how do we have the paddle facing during our backhand stroke? Go ahead. Exactly, we have it flat facing. So make sure that you are using it when you're using it, you do have it flat facing. Last question of the day. At what point are we making contact with the paddle and the ball? During our backhand and then also our forehand swing. Go ahead. Yes. So remember, in front of your knee, in front of your body, we do want to make sure that we are making contact in front of our body, not to the side, not here, but in front of our body. All right, so next week we will be working on our serves and returning the pickleball with our forehand and backhand stroke. If you do have any questions, come up to me after class. I can also provide you with your checklist so that you can practice at home. I know you won't have a paddle, but still you can practice at home. But have a great week and enjoy the rest of your classes today.